Hi cuties! I hope that you are doing amazing because I am not. I'm about to do something that I literally thought I would never ever do. I am a little bit scared and concerned because today I'm going to be doing duck nails for the first time. You may think that I'm overreacting, but honestly, every single time I've seen duck nails, I'm like, why? Like, I would literally never do that. I do not like them at all. They scare me. I feel like when I wear them, they're going to be so uncomfortable and I'm just going to hate it because they're going to keep touching them. Like, they're going to keep knocking each other because they're like flared at the end. And I feel like it's going to be really hard to type and to text and stuff. And I'm just not looking forward to it. But you know what? I bought these full cover duck nail tips from AliExpress like a couple months ago, actually, when I just like impulsively bought them, and they've just been sitting in my drawer. And I told myself that I would do a duck nails video, and I feel like the time has come. I'm nervous. Let's go put some duckies on.
Okay, so here they are. These have been sitting in my tips drawer for like a couple of months now, to be honest. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart. Okay, one moment. Okay, I don't think I did the most amazing job of reorganizing those, but it's fine. So here they are, and I'm honestly not too excited about these. And I think the reason why I just like really don't like them is because whenever I'm trying to do square tips and they flare out a little bit at the end like that, it really bugs me because I'm like, no, that's not what square is supposed to look like. That looks so ugly. But I think maybe, just possibly because these are meant to be flared at the bottom, maybe I will like them a little bit more. Maybe. We'll see. I don't have very high hopes, not gonna lie. Actually, okay, I thought that these were a little thinner than I thought they were, but I think that they might be fine. But they are very thin, and when you bend them, it has like that white mark, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. I'm gonna stop playing with them. So these are the tips we're gonna be using today. I got these on AliExpress, and I will link them down below for you, just in case you decide you want some as well. So I need to take some nails off, and I was trying to debate whether or not to just do the whole set, both hands, but I don't really want to do that because I don't want to deal with the consequences if I really don't like them. So I'm just gonna do one hand. So I'm gonna go remove the nails from this hand, and I will be right back. All right, so I've got all of those removed now, and I low-key stabbed myself with the cuticle pusher because that cuticle pusher is pointy. All right, it's pointy, and it slipped, and I low-key impaled myself a bit, but it's fine because it's not bleeding and it doesn't hurt. So that's what that is. Anyway, before I do anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and size these out real quick. These tips are really flat. Like, look at that. They are so flat, no C-curve whatsoever, but there is still a little bit of room in there that I would need to fill with the gel. Okay, so now that I've got them all sized out, I am going to do what I always do, and I'm going to prime them, etch them a little bit with my primer, and I'm only going to be etching them where the tip is going to meet my natural nail this time because I'm not going to encapsulate any glitter underneath. So now all of these duck tips are ready to be applied, so I'm going to move those to the side. And I'm going to do some prep on these nails. I already pushed back my cuticles, so I'm just going to start by wiping them off with some alcohol to clean them up and dehydrate them. And I'm also going to go in with my dehydrator real quick because honestly, I just have fun putting on dehydrator, so I'm not going to skip it ever. I love it. It's so fun. So recently I've been putting the base gel and then putting my peel off base gel, and it was working really well for a while, but it's low-key not working as well as I wanted to. The last set was a little bit hard to take off, so this time I'm gonna switch it up and I'm gonna try putting the peel off gel first and then putting this base gel on top of that, and we'll see what happens. You know, I don't even know if that's gonna make a difference, but I'm kind of hoping that it does. So now that I have the peel off base gel on there, I'm gonna go over it with the regular gel base coat. And honestly, I don't even know if this is like necessary or if it's gonna help at all. But you know what? At this point, I'm just experimenting, all right? It's just an experiment. So we're just gonna put like a thin layer of that on all of these. All right, we got the base coat all on there, the 2 layers of base coat, and now I'm going to be using my Beetles nail glue gel to stick these duck nail tips on Gel-X method style. So let's do this. I'm going to be using my UV lamp, so it's going to be over here out of frame, but you can see the glow from it. Let's see, I think I'm going to need a lot less than like other tips because these are really flat, but we'll see how I do with this. Okay, low-key, that went really poorly because there's like a big bubble down here, like a big gap. Maybe I can just rip it off? Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. Okay. Don't do this at home. Like, what am I doing? Okay. Okay, there's a bunch of gel on there that's like low-key half cured. Just gonna wipe it off a bit with alcohol. And we're going to try again with more gel, hopefully this time. I think I might need to pop open another one of these. And there's still a little bubble up there, so I'm going to have to fill it in with a little bit in the back. Okay, it was low-key harder than I thought it was going to be to put that tip on. I don't even really know why. Like, the more I pushed it down, the more, like, I don't even know. It was just kind of hard. But I'm gonna try to put the rest of these on now, hopefully without giant air bubbles, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I've got them all on now, and they're not as bad as I was thinking, but they still are a little bad. Like when I go like this, how they all kind of like hit each other, that's kind of annoying to me. But honestly, like when I'm just like, you know, like doing things, I don't think they'll get in the way too much. I don't know, we'll have to see what happens, but so far, not as bad as I thought. I'm honestly just kind of worried about like typing because I do have to like type and stuff for school. So I feel like it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. Alright, so now that we've got them all on, I am going to do a little bit of filing around the cuticles, and I also kind of want to try to make the edges look more sharp and not as rounded, because of all of the pictures I was looking at of duck nails when I was trying to get inspiration, I was kind of scared because I didn't really like any of them, but the ones that I did like the most were the ones that had super straight cut edges, not dull, like very sharp. So I'm going to file these up. I'm going to try to make the edges super straight and sharp, and we'll see what we can do. So here they be, all filed up and everything. I kind of made them a little bit more narrow than they were originally, I think, because I honestly was having such a hard time not accidentally turning them into square shapes, just because like how I usually file on the edges, and it started making it really narrow, and I was like, oh shoot, that kind of looks like just a really bad square now. But I think that they're still flared enough. All right, they're just not as intense It's a less intense ducky nail. All right. Okay. So Rosalind actually sent me a set of glitter gel polishes that I really want to try using today. So pretty. So there's 10 in here. So let me just show you guys all of the glitter gels that come in here real quick, so we see what we are working with. I really love glitter gel polishes for like holiday time. They just remind me of like Christmas lights and happiness and cheer. And they are so thick. Wow, I'm actually having a hard time like closing back the bottles because they're like so full. Definitely some good Christmas colors in here for sure. My goodness, these gels are so pretty. Honestly, my favorite glitter gels that I own at the moment are all from Rosalind. I love Rosalind glitter gels, and I am so thankful that they like to collab with me and send me their gel polishes because they have the prettiest glitter gel polishes, and I'm so excited to use these today. Oh my goodness. Okay, I feel like this is a really hard decision because they're all so pretty, but I'm definitely going to stick to the Christmas colors because I want to do a Christmas set. So I'm going to go with the red, the green, and I might include the silver. The silver one is holographic and it is just the prettiest thing ever. Like, look at that. Doesn't that just remind you of like Christmas lights? Like, bruh, so pretty. So my original idea was to like have some of them ombre and then a couple of them full like glitter nails, but I don't think that idea would really work with all three colors. So I think for this one I might have to just stick with the red and green. So you know how I was saying I want the ombre from the top? I was thinking maybe instead of using a nude, I used like a milky white, so that we would still have like that white, green, and red kind of like color scheme for Christmas. I think that is what I'm gonna do. So like I've been doing, I'm not going to put a base coat on because I already buffed like all of the surface of the nails, so they should be roughed up enough to help the gel stick on there. And a base coat is really just for between your natural nail and the tip, or like your natural nail and the rest of the gel. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly wipe them off with some alcohol to make sure they're ready for more gel, and then let that dry. And I think because I used like such a little bit of alcohol, it didn't leave any like white marks like it usually does. Just kidding, it did. I just didn't wait long enough. So I'm going to take my primer and use my primer wherever the alcohol left behind white marks, because I just found like the primer is just the best way of getting rid of them. Alright, so all the white marks are gone. For all of the nails I'm going to be doing the ombre, I'm going to put a full coat of this milky white first. So I'm picking 3 of the nails to do the ombre. There's so much surface on these nails, bro. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't not like it. It's just different. It's just very different and not what I'm used to, because normally I'm trying to make it not look like this. So it feels kind of wrong to have them be like flaring at the top. There's so much room on these to put charms. I can't wait to put the charms on. And rhinestones. Oh my goodness. We're gonna need to bling these up, you guys. I'm being very messy with my gel application today. Okay, so the milky white is all fully cured now. I didn't put milky white on these two because I'm gonna do full glitter nails on these two. So, or I think I want more red than green on these. So I think if I did red, green, red, green, red. Yeah, so this one has to be red. So I'm gonna ombre some of this red glitter from the top. When I ombre it from the top, I like to wipe most of it off. I just find it makes it easier if there's not too much on there. You can always go back and add more if you need it. And let's see, just wipe it on there. It is really very like just glitter, which is actually really nice. I really love these glitter gels so much. I know I've already said that like a million times, but they're so pretty and I'm obsessed with glitter. And they're so easy to ombre. Like, I don't even need to use another brush to ombre that because, like, to be honest, that looks ombre enough to me. Like, if you just do this, like, boom. That's like my favorite way to ombre, is just like with glitter, because glitter is just the easiest thing to ombre. Oh my goodness. So nice. That looks absolutely perfect to me, so I'm going to flash cure it. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this green. Kind of start lightly over the whole area and then concentrate it more up at the top. And the pinky is going to be the red again. I'm actually having such high hope for these now because I really love the white with the red and the green glitter so much. So not done yet, because I'm going to do these next two nails with just full glitter, no white, and hopefully it looks good, because I mean, how could it not look good? It's glitter. It's gonna look good. All right, so they're fully cured now, but I'm looking at these two and I definitely think that they need one more coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and put one more coat on each of those glittery ones, just to make it more like condensed with glitter, if you know what I mean. Because the more glitter, the better. Oh my goodness, they're actually looking so cute. The shape isn't my favorite shape that I've ever done, but honestly, I'm kind of liking it because I feel like it gives so much more room for glitter, if you know what I mean. Like, there's so much glitter and it's so nice. So I'm liking these a lot more than I thought I would. But anyway, we're not done, because it's time to charm these babies up. I gathered a bunch of little charms and some rhinestones and stuff to make these nails look more like chunky Y2K Christmas nails. To put the charms on, I'm going to be using my McCart rhinestone glue gel. I feel like this is going to be a little bit hard. Like, I want to put this big snowflake here, but at the same time, I feel like it looks kind of bad, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So that's all right. And flash cure. And I think I'll put another little snowflake up there. Cute. Wow. My fingers look crusty because of the isopropyl alcohol I wiped my nails off with. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of lotion on them. Try not to get it on the gel, because I don't want you guys to have to look at my crusty skin. Have any of you guys watched the show Sister Wives? I know it's like a really old show, but I'm like just now getting like kind of obsessed with it. I think I'm on season like 4 or 5, and I started watching it like a couple weeks ago. I don't know, like, it's really like, I get so interested in how other people live their lives, and it's just like, I don't know, it's like so fascinating to me. I just really love the show Sister Wives. I don't know. So now that I've put a bunch of like the really chunky charms, I want to put a few of these like white AB rhinestones that I actually found at Walmart in like the fabric section, weirdly enough. And I am going to just like use these to fill in some of the space. Okay, so these are looking super chunky and I definitely like it. I think it's kind of this thing where I have to really focus on the entire set as a whole and not just like on every individual nail. Because if I try to say like, oh, do I like this nail or do I like that nail, then I kind of am not happy with each single nail. But when I look at them all together as like a cohesive set, like the set in all, I am happy with it, I think. But we're not done. No, we're not. Because I need to put on a top coat still, and I'm scared to put a top coat on this, I'm not gonna lie, because there's a lot of rhinestones and charms on here. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna put the top coat on this palette, and I'm gonna use my liner brush to like precisely put the top coat around the rhinestones and charms. Just particularly the charms that can't be top coated, which is like literally almost all of them. So yeah. And there we go. I did it. I finally did a set of ducky nails, and honestly, I don't hate them. I don't hate them. They feel a little different, honestly not too much different than I was thinking. Like, they're not as bad as I was expecting them to be. They're definitely not my favorite shape, and I don't know, like part of me actually really likes them that they're different, and another part of me looks at them and I'm like, ew, like I don't like that. I don't know. I'll have to wear them for a while and see what I feel about them after some time passes and I like wear them while I'm doing stuff and typing papers and working out and things and see if they actually get in the way or not. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about ducky nails, if you like love duckies or you hate them. I don't know, I'm kind of like in between right now. I feel like it's kind of like when you drink coffee for the first time, you're like, ew, but then after a while of looking at them, you're like, actually I could do this. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy it, could you please give it a like? It would help me so much and I would really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe and be super epic and cool and awesome like that. And I hope you're enjoying your holiday season and feeling super warm and fuzzy inside because you are loved. You are loved. You're here. You have a purpose. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop blabbing. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.